What's good, YouTube? Today I got another video for you guys, this time talking about Tyler Herro and his regression this year. Before I get into that, I just wanted to quickly say that if you enjoy talking about basketball, anything from high school to college to NBA, consider hitting that like and subscribe button, and let's get into it. So coming out of the bubble last year, Tyler Herro's value in the NBA was probably at an all-time high. He was seen as a young two-guard who could someday develop into a team's primary scoring option, as well as a player who had the potential to become just an overall good playmaker for a team. When James Harden became available on the market, Miami was one of the teams that was interested in him, but those talks between the Heat and the Rockets fell apart after Tyler Herro was made unavailable in any trade discussions. After the slow start that the Heat have had this year, maybe they're starting to regret that decision to not include Tyler Herro in a potential James Harden package. So why are the Heat potentially regretting not including Tyler Herro in a James Harden trade package? Because if you look at Tyler Herro's raw statistics, he's averaging 17 points a game, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, which is very good statistically for a 20-year-old guard just in his second year in the league. But when you look at how he's getting those numbers and the form that they're coming in, maybe it's not as impressive as it looks just on the stat sheet. The reason why these stats may not be as impressive as they look on paper is due to the inconsistencies that Tyler has had this year. He does have some games where he looks like the bubble version of himself, where he looks like he can be, one of the top guards in a conference and an, all-star selection type player. And then he'll have games where he just looks lost and, you just don't see that potential out of him. I think one of the reasons why he's been so inconsistent is his shooting this year. His shooting has definitely regressed. He's shooting only 34% from three, which is down from his rookie year, down from the bubble. And I think that's something that he needs to be knocking down, that three-point shot, in order for the rest of his game to really flourish. If he becomes or is that three-point threat, knocking him down, he can, build the rest of his game off of that, and it makes the rest of his game a lot easier. Another area that Tyler's been disappointing in this year has been his playmaking ability. This is something that people thought would really improve going into year two if he was given that opportunity, which the Heat have definitely given him a chance to increase his playmaking role. They've put the ball in his hands and given him those opportunities, and unfortunately for him, he's just not converting them at the moment. He is averaging 4 assists a game, which, like I said, on paper looks good, but to go along with those 4 assists a game, he's also averaging 3 turnovers, which comes out to a little better than a 1 assist to turnover ratio, which just isn't quite good enough to justify having the ball in his hands as much as he probably wants it. And so this is definitely an area that he'll have to improve on going forward if he truly wants to reach his ceiling. So moving forward for Tyler, I definitely don't think the sky is falling for him, or his potential is ruined, or he's not going to reach his full potential or anything like that. I think he's just got to start knocking down shots, get that three-point percentage up to that 38 to 40% range on the 6 attempts that he's averaging, and I think that will open up the rest of his game. I think it will help him become a better playmaker if that shot is falling, and I think that the future is still bright for him. He's in a good organization right now. I know he could potentially get moved. I guess if Bradley Beal was available, maybe the Heat would pull a trigger on a trade like that. That might be a different video for a different day. But like I said, I think Tyler's potential is still very high. I think he has a chance to reach that potential, and I think the Heat are going to do everything they can to help him reach that potential. So let me know down in the comment section below, if you were buying the Tyler Herro hype, do you think he still has a chance to reach that potential, or do you think he's going to get potentially move this year or move sometime in the future? Let me know down in the comment section below. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll talk to you guys later.